Good afternoon and welcome in to this Friday and last day of the week edition of your WBON TV Live at 5 Newscast. Once again, filling in for Grindle and Morton, I'm Michael Watkins, and we have got another jam-packed newscast for you today. The AAA is gearing up for a busy Memorial Day weekend. We've got information on a big summer event taking place in Estill County, a brand new edition of the Weekend Report, plus sports and weather and so much more. But first, in our lead story for this Friday, yesterday afternoon around 5 p.m., Wolfe County Search and Rescue received a 911 call for a possible drowning at Wolf Lake in Campton. The water rescue team, along with a dive team, were dispatched to the lake. Once on the scene, a bystander told rescuers the 23-year-old Michael Parker was attempting to swim across the lake when he went under approximately halfway across. A friend that was with Parker stated he attempted to rescue him, but said he was unable to pull the frantic subject ashore. Team members utilizing GPS tracks conducted a drag operation in the general area of his last known point and located Parker approximately 30 minutes after the search began. By that time, Parker had been submerged for well over an hour, and rescuers rushed the subject to shore and attached the monitors and began life-saving efforts. After those efforts to revive the subject had failed, he was officially pronounced deceased on the scene. Well, AAA is gearing up for what it expects will be the busiest Memorial Day weekend since before the pandemic, as nearly 483,000 Kentuckians, that's 90% of all travelers, take to the roadways for their holiday destinations. This is expected to be the second busiest Memorial Day weekend for travel in Kentucky since 2000, when AAA started tracking holiday travel, said Lori Weaver Hawkins, Public Affairs Manager of the AAA in Bluegrass. Despite inflation, this summer travel season could be one for the record books. A year ago, the Kentucky average price for a gallon of regular gasoline was nearly $1 more heading into Memorial Day weekend, while the national average was hovering at around $4.60 a gallon. While today is expected to be the busiest day on the roads, leaving early in the day regardless of which day your trip begins can help you avoid the most traffic snarls. The Estill County Chamber of Commerce is inviting folks out to their first ever big summer blow-up for all school-aged children. The event will take place in downtown Irvin on Collins Avenue between the Irvin Fire Department and Backstreet Grub. There will be 7 big inflatables, plus big and little slides, a bungee run, obstacle course, Zorb race, bouncy boxing, and bungee Hungry Hungry Hippo, along with other games and swag. Register at the event, or you can download and sign the release form ahead of time at estill.org/bounce. Here in Richmond, the Richmond Teen Center will be open on Tuesdays and on Thursdays from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. this summer, beginning on Thursday, June the 8th. The center will have activities such as arts and crafts, music, movies for the teens, outdoor games, water activities, and more. The programs are for middle and high school age students, and transportation to and from the center is required. For more information, you can just like the Richmond Parks and Recreation Facebook page or the Richmond Teen Center Facebook page, or call the phone number 859-623-8753. This summer, parents are going to be trying to find a way to keep their kids busy, socialized, and altogether entertained, and it can be very overwhelming. But Richmond Parks and Recreation may have just the thing for you. With more on this story, we turn it over to WBON TV reporter Abby Briggs.
A fear for many parents when school ends is how to keep your kids entertained for 2 entire months. But the Richmond Parks and Recreation Department is alleviating that stress for many families this summer. The Summer Fun Adventure Camp is a day camp for children that have just completed kindergarten, all the way up to children who have just finished the 5th grade. The camp consists of 8 one-week sessions in June and July, beginning June 5th and concluding August 4th. Campers will get to participate in activities including crafts, games, sports, and water games, as well as a trip to Paradise Cove Cove every Tuesday and Thursday, weather permitting. Not only is the camp used to provide entertainment for kids throughout the summer, but can also create a way for children to socialize with others in their age group.
They get a chance to bond with not only the other campers, but the counselors too. And we found that some parents who were very adamant on only signing up for the first week ended up signing up for the rest of the weeks because their kids absolutely loved it.
Each week of the summer camp will be built around a theme that changes week to week. The themes for the 2023 Summer Day Camp include Cool Jobs, Explore the Outdoors, Superheroes, Summer Scientists, Animal Planet, Summer Olympics, Space Explorers, and Decades. Admission to attend is $100 per week plus tax per camper. Each payment is due the Friday the week before the camp your child is registered for. The fee will cover cost of field trips, swimming, arts and craft supplies, games, and a processing fee.
It's extremely affordable. It's a lot cheaper than standard daycare cost, I guess. It's just a really fun, different experience for kids, and it's a lot better than keeping them inside and cooped up and on electronics all the time. But
those families with multiple children attending camp can qualify for a discount that must be done in person at the Parks and Recreation office. For more information and to register, visit richmond.ky.us/parks. Spots are limited and filled on a first-come, first-served basis. So if you're interested in the Summer Fun Adventure Camp, don't hesitate to sign up and have a fun and adventure-filled summer. For WBON TV, I'm Abby Briggs.
Thanks, Abby, for that story. Well, the Waco Volunteer Fire and Rescue Truck and Tractor Pull will take place tonight at the Madison County Fairgrounds. The festivities will begin at 7 p.m. and classes being featured throughout the night include the antique tractors, light limited pro stock tractors, light pro super farm combo, street diesel trucks, and smoothbore four-wheel drive trucks as well. Admission is $15. However, children 10 and under can get in free. More information can be found on the Facebook page titled Waco Fire Rescue Station number 14. It's time for our first commercial break here on the Newscast. We got a lot more to get to, folks, so do not touch that dial. Todd Nelson will have weather for you when we come back here on the WBON TV Live at 5 Newscast on Channel 9. Here's a message from the Richmond Fire Department. Every 3 hours, someone in the U.S. dies in a home fire. The Richmond Fire Department reminds you that where you put your smoke alarms matters. Install working smoke alarms on each floor, in hallways, living areas, and bedrooms. Test your alarms regularly and replace them after 10 years. Practice these tips and help prepare for and keep your family safe in the event of a fire.
Hi there, I'm Alan Feldhouse Jr., head basketball coach at Madison Central High School. Here at MCHS, we have built a winning team. I'd like to tell you about another local winning team, family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. They specialize in roofing, general construction, and home maintenance services. Just like on the court, you need a team that will work together to get the job done, and that's exactly what BRC does. Give them a call at 859-353-1133. Row Tribe.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Man Chrysler in Richmond is Truck Town, USA. New trucks, used trucks, little trucks, big trucks, short trucks, long trucks. Hey, that's not a truck. Work trucks and fancy trucks. Who says you can't get a truck? Come on down to Man Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Richmond for your best deal today. Truck Town, USA.
At Fast Flow Plumbing, you aren't sending your money to Texas and Florida to the big corporate plumbing companies. We're local, and that allows us to invest in the latest technologies like Permaliner for no-dig sewer replacements, which we warranty for 20 years. Fast flow is the future of plumbing. Don't destroy your landscaping and finished basement because a plumber tells you he has to replace your sewer. Keep your home beautiful. Call a local pro at Fast Flow.
Being prepared for various types of disasters is one of the best ways to ensure the safety of your family, friends, and community. The Madison County Emergency Management Agency and the Chemical Stockpile Emergency Preparedness Program is here and ready to support community emergency response. For how to be prepared, make emergency kits, know your zone, and shelter-in-place information, contact EMA CSEP at 624-4787 or visit madisoncountyky.us/EMA. Madison County EMA CSEP, your partner in preparedness.
While the sun has been out and out all day long, basically, if you woke up early this morning and went outside, you were probably a little bit chilly. But as we've gone throughout the day, obviously, the temperature has begun to rise, and it's going to be like that as we head throughout this 3-day weekend. To tell us more about what we can expect, here's WBON TV meteorologist Todd Nelson.
Thanks, Michael, and welcome back to the Bluegrass Restoration and Construction Weather Center. Well, June 1st is next Thursday. That is the official start to the Atlantic hurricane season. The National Hurricane Center, though, is watching this wave just off the mid-Atlantic coast. And, of course, bringing with it a lot of rain here. Not expecting to see this turn tropical, but what this will do is actually play into our weather this upcoming weekend. This area of low pressure will continue to lift north, and a lot of rain through the Carolinas, and eventually moving into central and eastern portions of the Commonwealth late Saturday and also into Sunday. So Saturday night and Sunday will kind of be a soggier time period for us this long holiday weekend. But look at the rains through the Carolinas. Wilmington could see upwards of 6 inches of rain Saturday night into Sunday is when the showers push through. Sunday will be cooler because of the clouds and rain, 64, but then Monday will be improving back up to 78. So more clouds tomorrow as that area of low pressure slides in from the south and east. Rain Saturday night into Sunday, and better on Memorial Day Monday. Really not a bad day out there today. Hopefully you can enjoy this evening. Temperatures into the mid-70s at 6 p.m. and then falling into the 50s as we approach midnight. Again, tomorrow, the clouds will be thickening up through the day. So we'll start off with perhaps a little bit of hazy sunshine, and then as we work through the day, clouds will continue to thicken, skies becoming a little bit more dreary, and then eventually Saturday night into Sunday is when the rain moves through here, and it will be a soggier Sunday. Not a lot of rain, maybe 1/4 of an inch in Richmond. Farther west, might be lucky to have 1/10 of an inch, but then off to the east, there could be some spots that pick up close to 3/4 of an inch. So tomorrow morning, we're right around 50 degrees. Again, the winds out of the east at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Clouds will be thickening up with the rain eventually moving in after dinner time tomorrow, and then a soggier Sunday, better Monday, and then warming up next week.
Thanks, Todd. Don't forget, folks, for weather all the time, you can find it online at our website, WBONTV.com, and be sure to check out our Facebook page as well. That's brought to you by Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. Give them a call today at 859-353-1133. We're recognizing over 1 million Americans that died defending the United States. Memorial Day has become a meaningful and annual holiday to remember the sacrifice that so many have made in defense of the U.S. Originally, Memorial Day was called Decoration Day, attributed to the tradition of decorating graves with flags, flowers, and wreaths as a way to remember those that died in service. What began as a tradition to recognize soldiers of the Civil War began honoring soldiers that fought in all of America's wars after the conclusion of World War I. In 1971, Congress passed the Uniform Monday Act, which established Memorial Day as the last Monday of May, and it is widely believed the last Monday of May was chosen as Memorial Day because flowers would be in bloom nationwide. If you would like to locally remember those that gave their life in service this Memorial Day, you can participate in the American Legion Cleveland Frost Post 50 Memorial Day service at 3:30 p.m. on Sunday in the Berea Cemetery, the Richmond Cemetery Memorial Day service at 10 a.m. on Monday, or the Memorial Gardens Memorial Day service at 1 p.m. on Monday. It's time for our second commercial break. Got sports when we come back here on WBON TV Channel 9. The City of Richmond Stormwater Management Program works to protect our waterways from pollution and to help citizens with stormwater runoff and flooding. Stormwater is the rain and snow that runs off rooftops, roads, sidewalks, and other surfaces that cannot absorb water, which affects water quality. The City of Richmond Stormwater Management Program is dedicated to helping its citizens understand what stormwater is and its impacts on our watersheds and waterways. For more info, visit buildrichmondky.com and click on the Stormwater tab.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
How do you protect your family during a disaster? Have a plan of action for tornadoes, floods, earthquakes, and for an incident at the Bluegrass Army Depot. Know what you will do and how you will contact each other. Having a plan helps to keep you calm and not panic. Visit EstillCountyEMA.com to get started today. Plan today for a safer tomorrow.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Did you know Markham and Wallace Hospital offers speech therapy for both adults and pediatrics? Why travel north when you can get the care you need right here in Irvine? Adult speech therapy focuses on the assessment and treatment of speech, language, thinking, and swallowing problems. Pediatric speech helps children communicate effectively by assisting with the improvement of their verbal and nonverbal language skills. For more info about the speech therapy department, call 606-723-8235 at Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your hosts Samantha Burford and Michael Watkins as they break down, recap, and preview sports news in our area. Each Monday night from 6 to 7 on WBON TV Channel 9 and on Y92.5, V99.3, and CBS Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by the Richmond Raceway, Bluegrass Restoration and Construction, the Law Office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop Small Engine Repair.
We're back here on the WBON TV Live at 5 newscast, and to wrap up a great week of sports, we want to showcase a stellar local athlete. Eli Steele is the next featured spotlight athlete in the WBON TV Local Athlete Series. With the report on this, we turn it over to sports reporter Dawson Roll.
Hi, I'm Eli Steele, the next featured spotlight athlete.
The latest feature Madison County athlete goes to Eli Steele of Madison Central. Eli is a multi-sport athlete who starts in football and basketball in important roles for both teams. Eli is headed into his senior year of high school next fall, and he has had a long journey, not only in school, but in football.
I started around when I was 5 or 6 playing flag, and then I moved up when I was about 8, 9 playing tackle, and then I went to Cottle Middle School my 5th grade year and played up. And in 6th, 7th grade year and 8th grade year, we all made it to the state championship. 7th grade year and 8th grade year, we won, which was crazy. I mean, we still talk about it to this day. Then came up freshman ball, played varsity with Coach Sanders, my first coach here. And then sophomore year, Coach Holcomb came, and I was playing quarterback. And then last year, Coach Holcomb was still here, and I moved to safety last year, which was a real change. It's a lot of adversity for me, I noticed at first, but I got comfortable with it, and I really excelled, and I really loved it.
Steele is headed back to the quarterback position this upcoming season, a position he's played many times before. Eli knows how important it is to be a team leader in this key football position.
My big thing is leadership and trying to lead the team. I feel like I really excel at that, but also my teammates, we have a great bond, great friendship. It's one family here.
Not only is Eli looking to be a leader, but he's also going to be a huge competitor, like his personal football GOAT, Tom Brady. Steele has also played some defense in his time at Madison Central, saying that former Indian head coach Mike Holcomb was a key person in getting him prepared to be a great football player.
Well, my freshman year, we were rough. I mean, only winning one game to go into a region championship and win it. My sophomore year was just crazy. And then junior year, I wasn't playing quarterback, and he was looking for a position to fill me and get me on the field, and I finally excelled at safety, and it really, gave me confidence and really put me in the position I am in today.
All the coaches at Madison Central have helped Steele develop in some sort of way. With the new offensive coordinator coming in this year in Tyler Mattingly, Eli has already seen tons of improvement in his abilities at the quarterback position.
He's given me the camps, given me places out there, and he's really helped me with my footwork, which is a big thing I need. And the big thing is leadership and me leading the team and putting them first.
Speaking of offense, Eli will be involved in every snap playing QB, and fans should expect a lot from the offensive side of the ball next season at Central.
Very fast team, physical, we love to hit, we love to run. We're very versatile. We can throw, we can run, win a lot of plays. Sometimes QBs get a bad rap for being overconfident and cocky, but Eli looks to leave behind a legacy at Central that's more than about just himself. Personally, I just want to be the guy known that works hard, puts his team first, and will do anything to win.
Sounds like a QB who is very humble and a good teammate. Now, every player has some sort of goal, and Steele does too. He wants to throw for at least 1,500 passing yards and get 15 to 20 passing touchdowns, with some rushing touchdowns too. But he again mentioned the team, saying that he wants to help get the Indians back to the region championship game and go to state. Don't forget that Eli is also a multi-sport athlete, and he's always on the grind, knowing that it's teaching him valuable life lessons.
It's very tiring. You get used to it, but it's fun. Going up to basketball, working out with the friends, coming back to football. It's hard, but it's a grind. It's a life lesson. That's what I take from it.
No athlete can endure the grind alone, and Eli knows this, talking about how important a role his family plays in him exceeding in sports.
My dad, he's always been pushing me. He put faith first in my life always, and he pushed me to be the best version I could be. And then my mom, my sister always support me and helped me through the hard times, which really helped me, and then they always come to every game and everything.
A great family support system is all it takes, and Eli has one. Now, there are sometimes moments when Steele can chill away from sports, and when he does, he enjoys lots of hobbies.
I like to fish a lot, just relax, and I love hanging out with my friends and my girlfriend.
Before a big game, Eli likes to listen to Rod Wave, Lil Baby, Drake, and some more artists. Eli also gets locked in and prays before each game, and these are all things that get him ready to make big plays for his team. His favorite all-time play at Madison Central came last year against Madison Southern in a big moment.
Last year's a Southern game, it was a close game, tied, and it was a third down, I think, and they ran a go route, and I stopped it, pass break up, and the crowd went crazy.
Steele was a great interview and was very kind and humble. He represents his team, Madison Central, great, and I know he will excel on the field next year. Congrats to Eli Steele on being the Madison County Spotlight Athlete of the Day. Enjoy it and keep working hard. That'll be all for your local WBON sports segment today. One more shout out to Eli Steele on his big day. This is Dawson Rule with the best sports coverage in Madison County.
WBON TV9 is proud to be your source for local news, local weather, and local sports. At WBON TV9, we pride ourselves on being the local leader when something happens in our area. Channel 9 reaches nearly 900,000 people with our over-the-air coverage. WBON TV9 is also the #1 source you turn to locally for news on Facebook and WBONTV.com. Now you can enjoy all the local news, weather, and sports each weekday afternoon. Join us each weekday from 5 to 5:30 for the Live at 5 newscast. It's streaming on the WBON TV Facebook page, YouTube channel, Roku channel, and our live player on WBONTV.com. And of course on Richmond's first TV channel, available on Spectrum Channel 712, Urban Community Television, PRTC Cable, and Channel 9.1 over the air. WBON TV, where every local story starts here.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we value our patient relationships, making it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. We offer patients single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. For your next dental appointment and for more details on lip filler and Dysport specials, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Did I ever tell you about that time I zipped right past that dang Sasquatch?
I don't think so.
Yes, sir. I don't know how they ever got away if it wasn't for this brand new side-by-side I got at Gateway Cycles.
In Mount Sterling?
Yes, sir, they set me up with something that left old Sasquatch sneezing in my dust.
Jimbo!
Lord, I hear him coming back now.
That ain't no Sasquatch. That's Mama.
Get a great deal on Sasquatch eluders today. Gateway Cycles, Mount Sterling.
Back here on WBON TV, coming up this weekend, there's a bevy of exciting local events. The season opening of area pools, a concert day at a popular local restaurant, and a stargazing event as well. Samantha Burford is here to tell you about them and more in this week's edition of the Weekender Report.
Welcome to this Memorial Day weekend, everybody. I am so glad that you were tuning in and excited about what's happening in Richmond, Berea, and our surrounding counties. Let's get this holiday weekend started. Paradise Cove at Lake Reba Park in Richmond is having their opening day on May 27th. The pool opens at 11 a.m. and closes at 7 p.m. Season passes are available online, as well as registration for swim lessons for water babies, pre-K, level 1, and private lessons. The Berea swimming pool officially opens on Saturday, May 27th as well. The pool opens at 11 a.m. and closes at 6:30 p.m. Check out the City of Berea website for family passes, family swim nights, and dive-in movie information. Saturday, May 27th at 8 a.m., it's the Big Lex 4-miler at historic Keeneland Racetrack. The race will be a celebration to officially kick off summer in the Bluegrass. In addition to the 4-mile race, there will also be a 1-mile fun walk, a little kids quarter-mile fun run, and the race charity beneficiary is Old Friends, which gives dignified retirement to thoroughbreds whose racing and breeding careers have come to an end. Do you find deep breathing to be that much more effective in fresh country air? How about experiencing a relaxing yoga session among a herd of curious alpacas? Alpacas may sniff your hair in a downward dog, but they will not try to scale you. This 1-hour session of relaxing yoga is held in a pasture and led by an experienced yoga instructor. Try this unique all levels of yoga at River Hill Ranch in Richmond on Saturday, May 27th at 6 p.m. For tickets, go to riverhillranch.us. Join Berea College Forestry Outreach astronomer Jeff Hutton to learn about solar eclipses during the May Star Party at the Pinnacles. After Jeff's presentation about solar eclipses, there will be stargazing through telescopes, if the weather permits. This event is free and open to all ages on Saturday, May 27th at 7 p.m. at the Berea College Forestry Outreach Center. On Sunday, celebrate the Memorial Day weekend with the annual Blues Between the Bridges. This musical event takes place at Proud Mary's Barbecue on May 28th. Doors open at noon, and you can buy your tickets at the door or in advance on their website at proudmarybbq.com. Some of the bands include Poe and the Ravens, Soupbone, Elijah Boone, Rachel Crow, and Johnny Rawls. Watch our Weekender Report every Friday on WBON TV to find out what's happening in Madison and all the surrounding counties. Thanks for your emails and sending us your events on Facebook Messenger each week so that we can keep sharing them with the thousands of WBON TV viewers. This is the Weekender Report for the weekend of May 26th. Have a wonderful and safe Memorial Holiday, everybody. I'm Samantha Burford.
Thanks for watching, folks. Have a safe and enjoyable Memorial Day weekend. We'll see you on Tuesday right here on WBON TV, Channel 9.